All right. Hello, for everyone who's joining me on this conference call. Um, I appreciate very much you joining in. Um, if you have any questions, please save them for the end of the presentation, um, and really just email them to me or text or phone them in. Um, I'm sure you might have many questions by the end. But right now, I just want to show you a demo of Alchemist Express to show you on the advisory board exactly what it is and how it can serve the market it's supposed to serve. So um, basically, this is Alchemist Express here. This is the home page. Um, we'll just quickly scroll down. Well, really, the site is not live yet. If you see up in here in the address bar, it says alchemistexpress.mymarketplacebuilder.com. Um, this is just a test site. The site is not active. It won't be active until August 29th. That's the launch date I'm looking for right now, and that's what I'm advertising it as. Um, if you scroll down here, we'll see that basically uh, when say a client, someone who's looking to buy formulation services is uh, going to the site for the first time, they have basically three options: consultation services, if they want to consult from an expert in the personal care cosmetics field, in regards to anything from regulatory matters to design matters to formulation matters, even manufacturing. They go to that tab there. Design services. Right now, I'm really uh, gearing design services towards label design only. There may be opportunities for more design services, depending on what service providers can actually do for this site. And of course, formulation services, which is where I'm hoping I can gather enough, chemical engineers, chemical formulators, to be as service providers on the site, so clients can sort through their services and and buy them. So yeah, those are the three big main components so far. Uh, it's just a brief descriptor of how the process is supposed to work. If you want, you can look through that later. Um, yeah, so that's basically the main homepage right here. Uh, if you are a client looking for these services, the first thing you would do is go to sign up. Of course, if you're going here for the first time, sign up for an account. And once you get a username and password, the username being your email most likely, you can log in. So I'll go in here and show you how to log in real quick. I'll log in with my credentials. There you go. So let's say for an example, this example one as a client looking for services. Let's say I want to search for services um, in regards to formulation, right? I want formulation services. So one way I can do that is go to the formulation services tab, right? You have a search bar, and this search bar will also be at the home page for just convenience sake. But you can search here for services. Right now, I only have one service, and it's just a test service. So if you click here, we can see it's just a little fake profile that I created for someone who's offering the service for formula replication and troubleshooting. Again, it's listed under Formula Services. Site's not active, so there's 0 reviews. And I left the price of the service at 0 for right now. But let's go see the service, see what a typical service page looks like. So as you can see, the service provider has a username Chemistry Guy, based in Chicago, Illinois. Again, it's a formula replication troubleshooting service. And here's a description. He's a chemical engineer with 7+ years experience. His work has either directly or indirectly influenced. You could put brand names or manufacturers here. Specialties include, sunscreen products, tanning, antimicrobial. He's also offering consultation services in regards to these broad categories. And you can also have an outline of what dates you are available to actually work on projects, which is very important, as you don't want clients just randomly throwing jobs at you in inconvenient times. So yeah, that's a typical service page. And personally, as the operator of the marketplace, I will have video tutorials for service providers as to how they can set up a service page properly. People using the marketplace for the first time, they might get confused, might make a few mistakes here and there, and maybe get a bad rating or so. So it's a learning process. Whatever I can do to make the learning process easier just benefits all of us. All right. So that's the client side. Let's just take a minute now and investigate the other side of the marketplace, which is like the supplier side. Let's just say, for instance, I am gonna log into Chemistry Guy's profile. All right, so let me log out of my profile here. And now log in. Now, as a service provider, how you really post a service, either consultation, formulation, or design service, is you go up to the tab over here where your email is located next to your silhouette picture, and you go to dashboard. And of course you go to services, and there. Services. Other than the service, that formula replication troubleshooting service, which was I actually gave a price of $800. I believe that was a flat fee for that service. You can add as many services as you want, as many services as you think can actually succeed on this marketplace. So let's just for an example, try to add a service here. Let's say a label design service. I actually had a little label design blurb. You would add a description here. So yeah, I'm saying that my name is Kathy. I'm a graphic designer with that much years experience, and you can attach samples of your work down below. You can specify to users that they should message you before placing an order. That can be really handy with this type of marketplace. Again, so that um, clients don't catch you off guard. That's really one of the things that can affect your ratings on these marketplaces. It's a label service, so we click design services and we give ourselves a price, say $56, flat fee, flat rate. That's $56 for a job. You can adjust that price per client. It's pretty easy to do that on the site. You can just contact the client through the message boards. And just for fun, we just maybe add a picture here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, I will add a service, or should add a service. And again, like I said, this is a test site, so some of the bugs haven't been worked out yet. But by the 29th, it should be good to go. I've been promised by multiple people now. So also what I want to point out, from the service provider side, the person providing the service to clients, is if they want to have an active role in getting jobs through this marketplace, this tab up here, Browse Wants. Basically, let me explain this. If you're a client and you don't really see a service provider who can do the job you want, you would post a job right onto the site, hoping that someone sees it and they say, oh yeah, I can do that. And as a service provider, what you would do is go to Browse Wants and say, oh, let me see if there's any jobs here that I can do. So let's click Browse Wants, and for my sake, I have to confess, I just added a want for this testing. It's just an example of what I think people would want, say like a duplication of a popular skin toning cream. They're looking to duplicate something as quickly as possible. This called Sulwasu Skin Care Activating Serum. The person would probably give a link, maybe to the site of where this serum is being sold online, or maybe even to the ingredient list. Who knows? And they're looking for function of the original product is the top priority. They would add fragrance, extracts, whatever, to fit their marketing goals. You can click that for even more details. That's the price range that they're looking for. Again, you can negotiate with clients on pricing and time frame. This person is looking for at least application before August 31st. Application to this job. So yeah, you can play an active role like that, and you can apply for this job. And that's basically it. It's a very simple marketplace, online marketplace. If you're familiar with any other kind of online marketplace, like Fiverr again, or 99 Designs, or what's another popular one out there? This is a ton, and they're just getting even more popular by the day. And this one caters specifically to personal care and cosmetics industry. What I'm hoping is that it can actually help entrepreneurs in the personal care and cosmetic industry who really just want to, create make something creative, make something fantastic for the marketplace, and they can get their services done as quickly, as economically as possible. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll turn now to just some broader information that I wrote down. In terms of marketing this marketplace, I'm going to have to market to both the client side and the supplier side, so they can meet on the marketplace and exchange money for services. That's how the site actually makes money. When the supplier provides the service and the client pays, we take a percentage of that payment. Um, and I've marketed to the client side before through mainly social media and email marketing with very, very, very simple, rudimentary kind of marketing imagery, like what you see here. This is actually my hand over a batch tank of some green formulation. And still, even doing this, I still managed to get a lot of interest in the form of leads, leads in the form of emails mostly. Um, but I still haven't answered the question. How will these leads actually, how many leads will actually make a purchase on the site, and how easily can service providers do the work? That's the important part. So if it's too hard, a lot of people might drop out of the marketplace, and people might find prices to just be too high. But it's a testing process. It's all a testing process. Hopefully it works, but we'll see. On the provider side, the client service provider side, basically to market to them, I first strategy is to do much of the same like I did. I plan to do with the client side. Market through social media, email marketing. But in addition, I can do word of mouth promotions and go to just local trade shows, maybe even supplier day, and spread the word that way. Um, Another strategy which was suggested to me is to actively poach service providers from other better known services. Again, like I mentioned, Fiverr.com and 99 Designs. This specifically applies to label designers, graphic artists. Um, and another site, that's the one I was trying to remember, is Upwork.com. Who knows? They might have service providers who can easily fit into our platform. One more thing, revenue projections. Again, it's hard to say. This is I'm targeting a unique market in a unique way, and so I'm just gonna throw some figures. I know this is advisory board for 2017 to 2018. 2017 is more than halfway done, so I can only say 15 to 20,000. I'm hoping, based on $4,800 in expenditures, which will mostly involve marketing. Leaving an estimated range of 11,000 to 16,000, most of which to be reinvested. And I mean, who knows? Based on this performance, I may be able to bring in an investor. The company now is an LLC. May even go to a C corp just for the purpose of issuing, stock. And yeah, it could go a long way. I think but I'm just gonna take it slow, especially um, till the beginning of 2018, get more data and see how far we can push things. A lot of times with these ventures, at least what I've been advised is that even if the original idea doesn't work, usually there's some part of the marketplace, something in the data that says that maybe you should, maybe switch from providing this kind of service over to providing another kind of service, which will be a lot more profitable. So it all depends, and I'm willing to stick with it um, until we hopefully, um, just push our advantage, whatever that advantage turns out to be. All right. I mean, that's basically it. Um, Again, for those who could attend the demonstration, thank you for attending. And I've recorded this so that you can uh, review it over and over at your leisure. Um, I hope you're excited about this, and I am too. And again, if you have any questions, any concerns, um, any ideas about how to actually, um, I guess, make it easier for service providers to provide a service, especially formulators. I know formulating involves, machinery that formulators might not have at their home, or chemicals they might not have at their home, or samples that they might not have access to. Um, some of those problems I can actually fix. Um, I've been working, at Body Dimensions, my dad's company. We have a reputation with chemical suppliers, um, at least along the eastern U.S. So some of these problems are easily rectified. Um, we have a chemical distributor's license, so um, all it takes is ideas, and we can really make some big moves here. I really believe that. All right. Again, thank you very much for attending. Um, I look forward to hearing from you very soon. All right.